Hi, everyone. If you hear funny noises in the background, it's my snoring cat. Um, he's getting old, and this is what he does now. So most of the day, he's somewhere curled up and snores. Anyway, thanks for joining me tonight. We have something quite unusual, repertoire we haven't done before in the workshops. The Minnesinger tradition in Germany, which very clearly came out of the troubadour and trawren movement in France. And the most well-known composers of that time were Oswald von Wolkenstein, which is the song we're learning tonight, and also Walter von der Vogelweide. Claire will be doing one of his songs, really fantastic song as well. Very unusual, that one, I might add, because you will hear it later, and it only has 4 notes in it, and it takes a really good singer and expressive singer like Claire to make that work. You will see it's amazing. It's 4 notes, and yet it's really interesting. And anyway, the one today is Oswald von Wolkenstein. He lived in the 15th century, so it is quite a bit later than the troubadour, which is mainly 13th century. So this is in feel still very medieval. You could say it's early Renaissance, but it still is. The feel is the singer-songwriters that were the troubadours, and this is very much in that feel. So his themes were, they say he traveled a lot over all across Europe, and his themes were travel, God, and sex. So today we have the song we're doing today is more of the third category. It is a kind of love song, and it has an element that we find in troubadour songs as well. It is about the dawn and about the threat of the day, and one saying to the other, it's still early and we can still enjoy the night. So the night is for the lovers, and then the day takes all that away. So it's in that vein. You've got a score, I'm assuming, or if you want to learn it by ear, it's also good. Don't worry when you see the score, it goes very high. We're not doing it in, in that key. We're doing it in C, so it's a nice key, not too low, not too high. And I will explain, now this is High Middle German, which is, even for me, sometimes difficult to understand. So I will go through each line and also give the translation. I'm not sure we have a translation here, do we, Steph? No, I don't think okay. Since we're only learning verse 1, I will explain each line as we go along. So line 1, nur Ruhe mit sorgen. Which means it's not clear whether it means leave the worries. Sorgen is worrying, worries. Just let the worries go, or whether it actually means sleep with worries. But I tend to think it means more let go of the worries. Mein verborgenlicher Schatz, my secret lover, my secret darling. Schacz is a treasure, so my secret darling. So here's the melody. Nur Ruhe mit Sorgen, mein verborgenlicher Schatz. Let's do that again. Nur Ruhe mit Sorgen, mein verborgenlicher Schatz. The next line, which is a very weird word, and it means, so the whole line is, schließ dein Augen schricklich zu. Close your eyes, it means, just close your eyes. So the melody is, if we go from the beginning, nur Ruhe mit Sorgen, mein verborgenlicher Schatz. Schließ dein Augen schricklich zu. So let's do that one again. Schließ dein Augen schricklich zu. From the beginning again up to here. Nur Ruhe mit Sorgen, mein verborgenlicher Schatz. Schließ dein Augen schricklich zu. Nur Ruhe mit Sorgen, mein verborgenlicher Schatz. Schließ dein Augen schricklich zu. And now, gen des lichten Tages hacz. Against the light of the day, and it's hounding you. The hacz is something that is something, the threat of it on the hounding of the day, of the daylight. So we've come from Schließ dein Augen schricklich zu. And now, gen des lichten Tages hacz, imse tracz is despite of it, defying that. Yeah, so I'll do again from gen des lichten. We've come from Schließ dein Augen schricklich zu. Gen des lichten Tages hacz, imse trawren, herczen, lieb, es ist noch früh. So my sweetheart, my dear heart, it is still early. Herczen, lieb, es ist noch früh. Let's do again. From gen des lichten Tages hacz, imse tracz. Gen des lichten Tages hacz, imse tracz. Herczen, lieb, es ist noch früh. Now from the beginning till here. Our first note is and. Nur Ruhe mit Sorgen, mein verborgenlicher Schatz. Schließ dein Augen schricklich zu. Gen des lichten Tages hacz, imse tracz. Herczen, lieb, es ist noch früh. Now the next line. Leave all your worries or your sorrow and your hesitation. Let it go. All dein Trauren, Lauren, lass. All dein Trauren, Lauren, lass. Once more. All dein Trauren, Lauren, lass. One more time. All dein Trauren, Lauren, lass. Now we have fireworks in the background. The cat has left, but I don't know if you can hear that. There's total fireworks now in the background. It's getting distracted. No? Can't hear it. Okay, so we've done all dein Trauren, Lauren, lass, freuden, hoff und halt die Maß. I think now you can hear it. it's nice to know that in case there is a lockdown soon, that people are still trying to make the best of it. Okay, so freuden, hoff, joy, hope, and just be careful, is this line. Freuden, hoff und halt die Maß. Once more. Freuden, hoff und halt die Maß. And now tustu das. Tustu das. Now it's really okay. So one more time from Freuden. Freuden, hoff und halt die Maß. Tustu das. If you do that, it means tustu das. Then you will be mine. So bist du wohl mein. So bist du wohl mein. Once more. So bist du wohl mein. And then, oh, sweet girl, that's how it shall be. Ach, liebe, diren, das soll sein. So from tustu das, so bist du wohl mein. Ach, liebe, diren, das soll sein. So now from freuden, hoff und halt die Maß. It's our high note there. Freuden, hoff und halt die Maß. Tust du das? So bist du wohl mein. Ach, liebe, diren, das soll sein. So in your score, you see that there's no rhythm, no length, no indication for the length of the notes. Somebody's just asked me, why doesn't it look like normally it does in a score? So why doesn't it have tails? This is a complicated issue. With all the medieval music, whatever was written down often was written down much later, and in a way that if you look at scores from 14th century, for example, we've done some songs, some Italian ones from that time, it's always just the note, there's no tails, and then sometimes the way they are, then people deduct from how they are put, if it's square or if it's a bit more like that, that it's a different length. But mainly we have to make it up as we go along. So the rhythm of this, I'm going with the text, I'm going with the notes, and then how the text dictates how long the notes are, and it's a bit by how you feel it. So this is what we do with all this music, which gives us freedom as well, which is wonderful. It gives us the freedom to really have our own interpretation. So you can sing this song however you like. I have heard even a version of where it's done as almost as a round, where it gets echoed. That works as well, very well. If you check on YouTube, there is one version where it's done, it's sung in a very straight way, and it's somebody echoing like around. So that's very beautiful as well. It works. So for today, let's just try and sing the whole thing through now. I talk it through one more time. Nur Ruhe mit Sorgen, mein verborgenlicher Schatz. Schließ dein Augen schricklich zu. Gen des lichten Tages hacz, tracz. Herzen lieb, es ist noch fruh. all dein Trauren, so here the W becomes a U, all dein Trauren lauren lass, freuden, hoff und halt die Maß, tustu das, so bist du wohl mein, ach liebe diren, das soll sein. So, I hope that's okay. We had to rush it a little bit. We haven't got much time, enough time to sing it through once. So, if I go a little bit more free than I did a minute ago, just either go along or do your own interpretation. Here's our first note. And nur Ruhe mit Sorgen, mein verborgenlicher Schatz. Schließ dein Augen schricklich zu, gen des lichten Tagessatz im See trawren, herczen, liebe, ist noch fruh. All dein Trauren lauren lass, freuden, hoff und halt die Maß. Tust du das, so bist du wohl mein. Ach, liebe diren, das soll sein. Lovely. So thank you so much for joining me for this one. I hope you come to watch the film at 8 o'clock, which will have 2 of those Minnesinger songs. And also next week, when I do my solo program, I will do another song by Wolkenstein in that program. So, and there will be a workshop. I don't know yet, haven't decided yet what I will cover from the program. Possibly not the Wolkenstein, that's kind of very complicated. So I'll find something that's good for 20 minutes. So on Friday, we will do our sing through. We'll have 3 lullabies and a Sephardic song and some solos from Claire and me. And I hope you can come. And next week is our final film. It was supposed to be the penultimate one. We were going to do Love in the Lockdown, which is now postponed for a few months. It will be filmed early next year and possibly shown, well, which will be the anniversary month of the lockdown in March. Claire is thinking of showing it then. So can't believe it. It will be a year. It's unbelievable. Anyway, so I think that's it. Claire, have I forgotten something?
No, I put 11 o'clock Saturday, but I meant 11 o'clock Friday, I think, didn't I? There's nothing happening till 11 o'clock on Saturday that I know about. No, I think that's everything, really. Thank you for coming. No, we will...
maybe the carol things, we will put soon the information.
Yeah.
It's a bit early to think about carols, but we will soon. This will start mid-November, our 6-week carol journey. So by then we'll be more in the mood for that, I think. We'll put more information and inform you on Fridays as well about the songs. So. Great.
And yeah, just to say that yes, we will be doing a home tour again, which will follow this kind of format with Love in Lockdown, a new concert play which I'm researching at the moment. So Love in Lockdown is written, it's just that we couldn't film it because our director's mum very sadly had a fall, and it was impossible to really do that. So we have decided to postpone it and take some good time over it and do it in the new year. But also like I-Fi, which is the new show, will be in that, and we were thinking that we would do more of this kind of thing where we do some concerts and do cover repertoire that we will have covered in January and February and March in that period as well. So March will be, and we'll re-release Vision on Unsung Heroine because it will be International Women's Day in March, of course. So it's a good time to re-release those again. So there will be lots more, but in the meantime, Friday mornings will still continue for as long as we can make it happen. So as long as you want to still come. So thank you so much for your support, and see you on Friday next.
Great.
Keep
Bye.
singing. Bye.
See you Friday.